welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and this is Ralphie, and today I'm sharing a 45-minute uplifting yoga flow from the Energize series of classes, and it is an accessible and intentional flow to enliven your whole body. For practice, you may wish to have a yoga block. And if you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the practice. Namaste.
And begin your practice in Child's Pose, Balasana. Bring your big toes to touch, angle your knees wide toward the side edges of your mat. Bowing forward, reach or rest your arms. And feel your body gently folded in, a soft retreat. Savor a few moments of stillness here as you give yourself an opportunity for your attention to land softly in your body. Notice if there's any obvious areas of gripping in your body that you could relax in this shape. Welcoming a softening in your shoulders, your expression. And start to feel your breath, a gentle expansion across your back, and letting your exhales release into a soft belly. And notice how even in stillness, something subtle begins to shift. Your breath gently softening your edges. Your mind begins to settle, and your body without effort begins to open. In this practice, we aren't trying to force energy to rise. We're creating the space for it to return naturally and freely. As you move today, let that be your intention, to create space for your energy to flow. Not by doing more, but by doing less with greater presence, by letting go of the excess, the tension, and the rushing. Energy is already within you. This practice is your quiet invitation for it to move, to rise and renew. Take one more full breath in through the nose and a slow breath out through the mouth. Lift up a little way, come to your fingertips and walk your hands up and over to your right for a side body stretch. You could stay here or place your left hand on top of your right. Draw your left shoulder back in space and then gently twist toward your right knee. Feel your next breath in, your next breath out. Walk your hands through center and over to your left. Option to stack your hands if you have the space, with just a gentle expression of a twist here toward your left knee. Fine-tuning your shape for ease and space. A full breath in and complete breath out. Walk your hands back through center, rise up onto all fours. Settle your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and start to move intuitively here. You could arch and round your spine in cat and cow, or wave and circle through your spine. Taking these first few moments of your practice just to feel how it is your body is today. inviting the expansion of your movement to deepen your breath and your presence. And while you're moving around, breathing and feeling, you might like to warm your wrists. You could explore turning your wrists in or your fingers back toward your knees and draw a few circles over your wrists. And the last few breaths here, so if you're doing something that needs balancing, make sure you take the time to do both sides. And then meet me in a neutral spine. Extend your right leg back, rest your toes to the mat, and place your left forearm down to the floor. Try and maintain a gentle rhythm to your breath and your body. Rock a little forward, and then as you sway back, lift and circle your right knee forward toward your right arm, and then step back onto your right toes. So flowing slow now with your breath, circling your right hip forward and stepping back. Flushing some warmth and movement into your hip. And take 2 more slow circles. And we'll transition into bird dog. Reach your right leg straight back to hip height. And then reach your left arm forward. Finding your balance. Take a smooth breath in. As you exhale, curl in, touch your elbow to your right knee. Reach away on your inhale. One more, curl in. Inhale, reach away, this time. Half bow, bend your right knee and reach back, left hand for your right foot. As you linger here, press your foot into your hand, lead your heart, your gaze forward. Next inhale, release and extend, left arm forward, right leg back. Gently release and return to all fours. Take a round of cat and cow, reset. And then step your left toes to the back of your mat, lower your right forearm down. Send your weight forward, then rock back, lift and circle your left knee to your left arm and step back. Continue on, just rocking and circling with the rhythm of your breath. No rush, take 2 more circles. And come to bird dog. Left leg reaches back, right arm forward. Find your balance. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee, round into your very upper back. Breathe in, reach away, and curl in. Breathe in, reach long. Half bow on your exhale, right hand to your left foot. Holding here. Refining your shape and finding balance. Feel for a comfortable arch through the full length of your spine. Next inhale, release and extend. And return to all fours. Inhale, cow pose, arch your spine, gaze up. Then tuck your toes and slowly press back to your downward facing dog. Lengthen your stride between your hands and your feet and just take the next few breaths to move freely in your body. And then pause there if you're moving. Shorten your stride. Walk your hands a third of the way back toward your feet for a down dog twist. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Ground your left hand and reach your right hand for your outer left leg. Then place a bend in your right knee and notice if that offers a little bit more space to twist to your left. Unravel and switch sides. So try and keep your right arm strong like a post, left hand for your outer right leg. And then consider a bend in your left knee as you twist. Release and return to your down dog. Nice long stride. Take a full breath in together. Cleansing breath out. Breathe in, gaze forward, bend your knees, and step to the top of your mat. On your inhale, lengthen your spine forwards, Ardha Uttanasana. Soft forward fold, bend your knees as you go. Rise to stand on the new breathe. Join your palms overhead and lower your hands to the center of your chest. Standing tall with an open posture. Link your thumbs now, space your fingers, take a big arch up and back. On your exhale, sweep your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, bend your knees and forward fold, chest to thighs. Take another full cycle of breath. And then release your fingertips to the floor, bend both knees, balance on your right foot and lift your left toes toward your buttocks. Squeeze your knees together for Flamingo pose. On your inhale, take a halfway lift. Work towards straightening your right leg. Look forward, lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, step your left toes to the back of your mat for Low Lunge Anjaneyasana. Lower your left knee to the floor. Keep your left toes tucked and sweep your arms overhead. 3 to 5 breaths to explore your lunge. On your exhale, pyramid variation, fingertips to the floor. Raise your left knee and fold over your right leg, straightening your right leg any amount. Pausing here, standing high on the balls of your left toes. Just notice if you've got space to draw your right hip back to level your pelvis. Steady breathe. And then we'll floss between the two shapes once more. On your inhale, return to your low lunge. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, pyramid. Lift your hips, straighten your legs, and forward fold. On your inhale, return to your low lunge. Raise your arms. On your exhale, twist to your right. Send your left arm forward, your right arm back. Spread your palms, your fingers, engage your arms. Next inhale, reverse your lunge. Lower your right hand to your left thigh or your low back. Reach your left hand high. On an exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank pose. Pause for a breath. And then exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra pose, just a mild back bend, lift your chest. On your exhale, child's pose, buttocks to your heels, keep a long reach through your arms. On your inhale, rise to all fours, drift your hips forward, keep your arms straight, then bend your knees, arch your spine for scorpion. On an exhale, tuck your toes, land your feet and press back. downward facing dog. 3 breaths to settle. Steady your gaze. Make contact with your breath. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. On your exhale, step your right foot to your hands for runner's lunge. Take a breath on your fingertips, lead your chest forward, and then transition into supported warrior 3. Fingertips forward to the floor or a block. Raise your left leg and level your hips. Breathe your chest forward. And then exhale, Flamingo, bend your knees, curl your left knee in. Another breath in, lengthen your right leg straight, chest forward. And exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, sweep your arms overhead. Lower your hands to prayer and take a moment to pause. Full breath in and out. Second round, link your thumbs, space your fingers, arch up and back, pressing your hips forward. Exhale, shoulder stretch, hands behind your back, lace your fingers, bend the knees, forward fold. Take an extra cycle of breath. And then release your fingertips to the floor, bend your knees. Balance on your left foot, raise your right toes, flamingo pose. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step your right toes to the back of the mat, low lunge. Lower your right knee to the floor, keeping your right toes tucked, arms overhead. 3 to 5 breaths here. Feeling your breath moving in your shape, staying present. On an exhale, pyramid, fingertips to the floor, raise your right knee. Fold over your left leg. Move once more, breath to movement. Inhale, low lunge, arms overhead. Exhale, pyramid. And then return to your low lunge. Raise your arms overhead, steady your lower body. And then twist to your left. Send your right arm forward, left arm back. Expand across your chest through the reach of your arms. Next inhale, reverse your lunge. Lower your left hand to your right thigh, reach your right hand high. And on your exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank, greet your shape with a breathe. And then lower to the floor. Inhale, Cobra pose, chest forward and up. Breathing out, child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Inhale, all fours. Drift your hips forward. Bend your knees, toes to your buttocks, arch your spine, scorpion. And exhale, tuck your toes, land your feet, press back, downward facing dog. Three breaths, even and equal. Inhale, raise your left leg, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step your left foot to your hands for runner's lunge. Take a breath here, chest open. Then fingertips forward, supported warrior 3. Raise your right leg, level your hips. Breathe in, chest forward. Exhale, flamingo, curl your right knee in. Another breath in, lengthen. Exhale and step up, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Just be still for a few moments. And let each new breath be a clearing, a reset to begin again. Next, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Motion your hips nice and low, extend through your spine. Reach through your arms, your fingers. Another breath in, and then take chair twist to your right. Pray your hands, hook your left elbow to your outer right knee. Stay present to each breath and breathe toward where you have space. And keep your arms in place, gaze down, balance on your right foot, lift and bend your left knee, Flamingo twist, and then slowly step your left toes to the back of your mat for Revolved prayer twist. Firm your left thigh strong, holding here, steady your gaze. Unwind from your twist, rise slow to high lunge crescent pose, arms overhead, just here for a beat. On your exhale, warrior two, ground your left heel. In this version, turn your palms to face up and encourage your shoulder blades down your back. Soften the sides of your neck. As you breathe here, take a moment to notice, where do you feel strong and stable? Where do you feel over effort? Just simply notice. And then let your breath meet each of those places gently. Soften where you can. On your inhale now, reverse your warrior. One breath, reach your right arm up and back. And then flow into extended side angle pose, Parshvakonasana. Right forearm to your right thigh, left arm up or overhead. From here, take a half bind, wrap your left arm behind your back or snag your inner right thigh. So without fighting to bridge the gap between your hand and your thigh, wherever your hand lands, use this bind to open your left shoulder back in space. So you find nice good space across your chest. Last few breaths, reach your right arm forward alongside your ear. Let your legs support you here. Keep your bind now. Inhale, reverse triangle. Take the heat out of your legs. Straighten your legs. Reach your right arm up and back. And then we mill your hands to the floor and we'll take our flow. Plank on your inhale. Lower, low push-up, chaturanga. A back bend of your choice. And then softly into child's pose as you breathe out. All fours, breathing in, drift your hips forward, bend the knees, scorpion. And then exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back. And step to runner's lunge. Take a full breath. And on your exhale, supported awful warrior three, float your hands from the floor as you raise your left leg. Pausing here. On an exhale, fingertips to the floor, bend your knees, curl your left knee in for Flamingo. And then halfway lift your chest. And step your left foot down, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise tall to stand. Lower your hands to prayer. Reset with a full breath in and out. Final side, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lifting your sitting bones toward your pelvis. Lower and pray your hands, take chair twist to your left. Finding a spacious twist in your body. Steady breath. And keep your arms in place, look down, balance on your left foot, lift your right toes to your buttocks, Flamingo twist. And then slowly step your right toes to the back of your mat for Revolved Lunge Twist. Rise slow to a high lunge, crescent pose, just here for a beat. Warrior 2, ground your right heel. And turn your palms to face up. Steady gaze forward. And allow each breath to create a little bit more room inside you, breathing deep. Staying present to all that you can sense and feel. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach your left arm up and back. Side angle pose. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm up if it offers more space, or overhead. Only going as far as your breath is deep and full. Take a half bind here, wrap your right arm behind your back or catch your inner left thigh. Just balancing your effort with a sense of ease. Last few breaths, reach your left arm forward alongside your ear, let your legs support you there. And keep your bind, inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your legs. Reach your left arm up and back. And then hands to the floor and we'll flow. Plank pose. Chaturanga, low push-up. Back bend of your choice, loop your shoulders back. And then soften the knees to the floor, child's pose, buttocks to your heels. All fours on your inhale, let your hips drift forward. Come to scorpion, knees bend, toes toward your buttocks. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg and step to runner's lunge. Full breath in and warrior 3. You can ground your warrior 3 or challenge your balance, hands to prayer, right leg rises. Inhale here. Exhale, fingers to the floor, bend your knees, curl your right knee in for Flamingo. Then halfway lift, expand. And step your right foot down, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand tall. Hands to prayer. Take pause. And shift your hands to your hips now, moving into Prasarita Padottanasana. Step your left foot back, turn and face the left long edge of your mat. Wide stride between the feet, heels out, toes in. Interlace your hands behind your back. Stretch your knuckles down as you lift and open your chest with the bind of your hands. Exhale, bend your knees and fold halfway forward. Take another breath in and then fold between your legs. Without over effort, floating your arms away from your back and work towards straightening your legs. Anchoring your outer heels, engaging your thigh muscles, and relaxing your upper body. Release your hands to the floor, lengthen your chest forward, and then turn and face the top of your space. Step back to plank pose and lower to your belly. And we'll move into Locust pose, Shavasana. Just rest your arms alongside your body, palms face down. Next inhale, lift your chest, your legs, your arms, and savor your shape, integrating your breath, feeling the gentle expansion and lift on your inhales, and you can soften on your exhales. 2 more breaths. And then gently release, make a pillow with your hands, rest your forehead. Relax and settle for a few breaths. And then taking one final back bend of your choice, you might like to return to Locust or come to Cobra or follow along for upward facing bow if you're feeling supple and ready. Bending both knees, reach back and hold your feet. Then take the next few breaths to explore your shape. So again, just sensing the movement and rhythm of your breath within your version of the shape. Gently release and press back to child's pose, Balasana. Pausing here for a few resting breaths. Softening your effort. Feeling that release in your belly, your low back, let the shoulders release, your jaw. And then walk your hands in toward you, come upright and bring your legs forward. We'll find a seated figure 4 shape. With your knees bent, lean back into your hands, cross your right ankle to the top of your left knee. So take a moment to adjust, upright your posture. Your left foot can walk away from your buttocks for more space in this posture, or edge your heel in a little closer for more sensation. And then guide your right inner thigh nice and wide there. A little bit of movement might be nice here. You can rock side to side. Seeking sensation in your outer right buttocks, hip. And then we'll move into a Heron Twist. Keep your right hand in place for support. Take your left hand to the pinky toe side of your right foot. Slide your left leg out long and then work towards straightening your right leg on a diagonal out to your left. As you revolve your belly, your ribs and your chest to your right. And see if you can breathe yourself a little bit more upright, lifting tall from your low back. And then you're just gently twisting to your right on your exhales. And then gaze forward. Keep your left hand in place. Bend your right knee and draw your right knee in toward your chest so you can cross your right wrist now over your left. So you're holding your foot. We'll move into a hamstring stretch, straightening your right leg any amount, heel toward the ceiling. And then explore drawing your right leg in toward you as you sit tall. One more cycle of breath. And then softly lower your leg and cross your right leg over your left for a variation on Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Once you're steady and set, breathe your arms overhead and then softly fold over your leg. And then ease your way back up. We'll cycle through the other side. Bend your knees and take your seated figure four shape on your left. Left ankle to the top of your right knee. You might like some stillness here, or it might be helpful to rock a little side to side, finding that stretch in your outer left buttocks. And then moving into Heron Twist. Keep your left hand in place for support. Right hand to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Slide your right leg out long and then work towards straightening your left leg on a diagonal to your right. Revolving your upper body to the left. Keep lifting tall. Make space between your belly, your sternum and crown of the head. And then looking forward, keep your right hand in place, bend your left knee and cross your left wrist over your right, holding your foot. Move into your hamstring stretch, straightening your left leg any amount. Kick your heel up toward the ceiling. And then gently release, land your left leg softly over your right for our final forward fold there. Get steady, comfortable, legs crossed. Breathe your arms overhead and forward fold. Just concentrate here on deeply releasing rather than how far you can fold. Simply noticing your own experience as you settle into your breath. And gently release from your fold, making your way down onto your back for a final twist before Shavasana. Please gather any additional layers or props you might like to have for comfort. And as you arrive, come to a broken bridge shape. So knock the knees in, step the feet wide to the side edges of the mat, and tee out your arms at shoulder height. You're going to gently rock your knees over to your right and send your gaze to the left. Just notice how you feel in the shape. If you have space for a deeper twist, you might like to stack your right ankle to the top of your left knee. And you could stay there or reach your arms overhead and take your left hand to your right wrist and a gentle side bend through your upper body to your left. And then slowly release, edge your way back to what feels like center and change sides. So knees a little staggered over to your left. And then just notice how that feels in your body. If you've got a little bit more room for a deeper twist, you can add on arms overhead and your foot, adding a little weight into the twist. And then once you've found your shape, allow yourself to soften. Follow the steady stream of your breath in and out. Just take a final breath in your twist. And then unravel, unwrap, and make your way into Shavasana, or if you prefer sitting upright, completing practice in meditation. Really try and savor this transition from your practice before the motion of the rest of your day. Taking a couple of minutes. Wriggling out any restlessness. And as you rest here in this quiet shape of release, sense and feel the energy within you, pulsations, places of warmth, your alertness, clarity, a feeling of space that you've created with your body and your breath. And that vitality isn't something you squeeze out through effort, it's something you uncover by softening and being present. Rest and let go now. I'll be back to guide you back. And softly now drift your awareness back. Flicker some movement into your body, stretch out in your own way. And if you're laying back, bend your knees, take your feet to the floor. And then ease your way out to your right side and just pause for a few moments. One last rest. And feeling the calm and openness you've cultivated. And as you return to your day, carry this with you. That doing less doesn't mean you're giving less. That creating space for yourself is essential. And that your presence is one of the most renewable sources of energy you have. Gently now press your way back up to sit. May you move through the rest of your day with ease, and may your energy move where it's needed most, naturally and freely. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.